Hey guys, this is Max with Pure Power Solar, and today we're going to be talking about portable solar panels and their advantages and disadvantages. We'll also be talking about a few other things, which I'll mention here in their little content section. We'll talk about solar panel types, some frequently asked questions, and then I'll link to some other articles if you want to get more specific and get more information on solar panels. So, advantages. Actually, first off here I have a little subscribe thing. Subscribe and hit the bell if you watch this through and you enjoy it. Go ahead and do that so you can get informed on my future videos. And then if you have any portable solar panels and you want to give some tips and some experience to what you have encountered over your time with the panel, start a conversation in the comments so other people can view it and learn from what you have to say. So first off, we'll talk about versatility. This is the main factor when looking at portable solar panels. And also, there's fixed and mobile applications for portable solar panels. Now, the Suwaki one that's pictured here is mainly a mobile one, which is ideal. That's what we're looking for the majority of people watching this. I'm sure that you're trying to figure out a good mobile solar panel, one that you could take on trips, you could fit in your backpack. However, there are fixed applications that you can use with a suitcase solar panel. These ones are bulkier. They fold once and you can carry them because they usually have a carrying handle, but it's only you're only able to transport those to short distances. So like to a campsite, to your car, to like short areas. But for the most part, we'll be talking about both of those. But the mobile application mainly applies to ones that are foldable multiple times like this. Next part, we'll talk about the waterproof rating. So this is not really a positive. It's mainly clarification. So water resistant does not equal waterproof. For example, here we have fixed solar panels. These ones are waterproof for obvious reasons. They need to withstand these weather conditions in order to stay on the roof year after year. However, with portable solar panels, most of them are water resistant, which means that they can be splashed with water and have no issue, or maybe a light rain will not be a major issue. However, make sure to find one that has a good water resistant rating. They do come with actual ratings. You may have to go in depth and check the manual for this. I highly recommend you look into the water resistance of whatever panel you're looking at. Some waterproof portable solar panels. One is called the Big Blue portable one, and it had, I think that's the 29 watt version was the one I was looking at. This one is rated as waterproof. Look into that if you really want to get something that is waterproof. That may come at a slightly higher cost though, because it's one of few on the market. Next, we have the charge controller. Now, sometimes if you get a portable solar panel, it may come with a charge controller. This is a Renogy Voyager, and this one is waterproof. Look into the rating of whatever charge controller you're looking at and see if it's waterproof. That adds an extra layer of security to what you're looking to purchase. Now, security is going to be a recurring subject that we'll talk about throughout this video, and that is just a really important thing to consider. So, high quality solar cells, I'm talking about monocrystalline solar panels. So most of the portable ones are going to be monocrystalline. However, there are some that are polycrystalline, and that's not bad, but monocrystalline has a little higher of efficiency. So that is a interesting topic. Make sure to find a monocrystalline one if you don't care about price. So we'll get into polycrystallines in a little bit. So for charge controllers specifically, if you are getting one that comes with a charge controller or you're getting a kit, this is important. Overcharge protection is important because say you're charging a battery from a panel, you need to have something like a charge controller that has overcharge protection, because if you don't, the panel may just keep on juicing up the battery, and if your battery is already full, then it may put you at risk of doing something negative to the battery and maybe like blowing it out. There's a lot of negatives that come with not having some sort of protection when it comes to charging. So make sure to look for that. So next here with charge controllers, MPPT charge controllers, they charge your whatever you're charging faster because it's, I don't know exactly the science behind it, but the system, the way it's set up, it just allows for more efficient charging, which equals faster charging. The last thing I have on here is overvoltage protection. This is similar to overcharge, but if you're connecting multiple solar panels together, either in series or parallel, you want to make sure that the voltage isn't exceeding the limit on whatever battery you're using it for. So you want to make sure to get the rating for the battery and also understand how many volts are coming from the panel setup. So you can get like a voltmeter, a wattmeter. They should be able to flip between volts and watts, how much is coming in. And then you can actually get the real rating, or you can just make sure to balance it out by figuring out the stats and doing a little math to make sure that you're not putting too many volts into the system. And lastly, here I have the low cost of maintenance, which applies to all solar panels. All you have to do is clean them once per month just to make sure there's no grit on the cells. This just allows for the most efficient charging. And then you also get long warranty deals with most solar panels that you find. So Renogy is an example of a company that offers up to a 25-year warranty on their products. So that's an awesome deal. And there's other companies that do this as well, but for the most part, these panels are going to last you a long time, and this warranty is in the security. If you're thinking of security, you'll be good in case something were to happen to these panels. Obviously, look into the warranty and make sure that it covers what you're either what you're worried about, or maybe that it's a limited warranty. Just make sure to know the specifics, so just in case something were to happen to the panel, you can get it replaced easily. All right, disadvantages. So reliability. Now this applies to two different topics. The first one is large electronics and appliances. If you're trying to charge these from a solar panel directly, that's most likely not going to work because there's just not enough power coming in from the panel in order for you to charge these things or run certain appliances like that. I recommend getting a battery so you can charge the battery from the panel, and then if the battery is large enough, it can apply that power to a larger appliance or device. And the second reliability issue comes from not necessarily rain, but cloudiness. When it's cloudy, you're not going to get as much power to the panels, and this will apply to people who live in cloudy climates for most of the year. You can get more solar panel coverage so that you can get that same amount of power that you would typically get if you had a sunny day. Number two, we have pollution. So this may come to be a surprise to people who don't know solar panel, the process of creating a solar panel, but they clearly provide clean energy. But the manufacturing process is not clean. It is typically toxic. So in my article, I'll link it below, I'll go into the process a little more of how they're manufactured, but I'll also link out to other articles that go even more in depth if you want to learn about that. All right, and then solar panels are expensive, but the portable ones are a little more expensive than the fixed solar panels. Now, my guess is because there's a little more ingenuity involved, and maybe the manufacturing of this of a portable solar panel is a little more complicated than a fixed panel, and that will raise the price. So that is my assumption, but they're going to be more expensive. They're going to be more expensive than a regular fixed panel. So some examples of companies that have expensive solar panels: Goal Zero and Jackery. Now they're high quality, so they're still great panels. They just come at a price. So if price is not an issue, I would recommend Goal Zero Nomad series panels, or maybe even a Boulder series. The Nomad ones, this is a Nomad one. This is the 20-watt version. This can fit into your backpack. This one is great. This is quality, and that's probably what most people are looking into, is something that they can transport easily. This one is one of the Jackery solar panels. This is a Solar Saga 100-watt panel. This one isn't as portable as this, but it can be collapsed once, and you can carry it like a briefcase short distances. That's my assumption for most people. So they both come at a cost, but Rockpals would be my go-to out of all three of these because they offer solar panel, I think 3 different versions of portable solar panels for a little less cost, and they also come with connections that you can connect to different devices. So that's pretty convenient. Now, here, another disadvantage is that some suitcase-style solar panels require space. Now, a suitcase panel is not a foldable one. So this is a foldable one. In Echo Power, this is, I think it's a 120 watt panel, but this one folds multiple times over, and this one is fine in terms of space. But this is a suitcase-style solar panel, or a foldable one that just folds once over. This is by HQST, and these ones can range from like 100 to 200 watts. So if you're looking for a large solar panel that you can move around a little bit, but it not necessarily go like camping or backpacking with it, not at all, then these ones are ideal, but they require space. So if you live in like an urban environment where you don't have a lot of space to unfold it and put it out to get some sunlight in, then this may be an issue. So make sure to check the dimensions, folded and unfolded. Unfolded so you can unfold it and use it, but folded so just in case you want to store it, that you have enough space to store it. All right, and so that does it for those two, but we'll go into some types of solar panels, and the main ones I'll go over are mono and polycrystalline. These are what you'll see for the most part when you're looking for one. So monocrystalline, these are the ones that are most efficient. They cost a little more, and these are some companies that sell them. I already talked about the latter 3, but Renogy is another great company that sells monocrystalline portable solar panels. This is a Goal Zero Boulder 50. It's not necessarily completely portable, but it is small enough where you can transport it easily. This one does not fold, so it's sort of a hybrid between a foldable one that can fold many times over and like a briefcase one that's pretty big, but you can collapse it. This one's like right in the middle of that. Okay, so polycrystalline panels versus monocrystalline, just to get some clarification for you guys. They're not as common, yet there's still a good amount of them on the market. They're slightly lower in efficiency, but not enough to where it's an issue. And they're slightly less expensive. And this may be a benefit for people who are on a budget. I would probably get a polycrystalline foldable solar panel just because it's cheaper and it's basically almost identical to a monocrystalline one. This is an all powers example of a polycrystalline solar panel. All right, next here we have some frequently asked questions. The first one has to do with what can a portable solar panel power? Basic devices. If you're looking to power it straight from the panel, make sure it has the proper connections so you don't overcharge anything. But a smartphone or iPad, basically anything that can be connected by USB is ideal. But I would always recommend charging a battery or battery bank from a solar panel, so then you could use that battery or bank to charge whatever you need. And then the best models, so best portable solar panels in the market today. I have an article below for specifically for camping ones, but they can be used in multiple applications. I'll link that below. And we have a solar suitcase. I recommend the Renogy 100 watt panel. There's several types of these from Renogy, but I'm talking about this one specifically, and you could tell by the vertical cells that this is the one I'm referring to. It comes with the charge controller and alligator clips. But there's a ton of models out there. So in closing, hiking, camping, and all of other related activities, that's ideal for portable solar panel use. But for more information, I can't get everything covered in this video, but I have several videos. You can check out my channel. But subscribe and hit the bell if you enjoyed this and you want to see more. Like and comment if you have anything to comment. That would be excellent. And I'll have a link to several solar panel articles below from my website, and it's bestgeneratorsolar.com. But I'll link you to this where I just have a bunch of different reviews. So that would be hopefully good for you guys if you're interested. But anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys, and have an excellent rest of your day.